Be a positive person. Let me explain. When you have a life that you want to live, you want to live a life that is happy, peaceful, enjoy. You just enjoying yourself, enjoying life. When you be positive, think positive, always be positive, you're going to get the life that you want. When you're being negative, how do you think the world is going to treat you? Look, how do you think they're going to look at you? When you always be negative. I mean, being negative, it doesn't carry you far, it doesn't carry you a long way. With being negative, it takes a lot. I don't know how people do it. I don't even know how to explain how to even be negative because I am a person that I am not, and I'm not a negative person. Denzel Washington made a quote: "Small minds gossip, great minds come up with ideas." Don't be a small-minded person. Just sit down and gossip. That's where negativity. That's where it just draws everything from. You sit down and you start to gossip people. That's where negativity. That's where it builds. When you're a person that gossips, that's where negativity starts. Because you're not going to say something good about that person. And if you do, it's not gonna be one or two something, or probably just one. Negativity starts from the home, because that's where they learn it from. Internet. Now it's evolved. It's the internet. All over. Social media. That's where negativity, that's where it starts. And if you can break that cycle or that generation from being negative, you can be a better person than all those people that are negative all over the place. I mean, to be honest, I don't even see the point of being a negative person because what is it there in life that you're so mad at? It can't be, I don't know. I don't even know. Because, as I said, I'm not a negative person. And I'm here on this platform just to spread or to push positivity out there. Because I cannot think and breathe negativity. It's not me. Alright, let me show you something. I do not argue with women. It's a waste of time. Sit down and argue with women. It's just gonna continue back and forth. And if you're a man out there who argue with women, and you're not a man at all, I'm not gonna show you that. You sit down there thinking that this is right. Your father probably look at you and say, argue with her. Make her know that you're a man. But that is not a characteristic of a man or being a man. Sit there and argue with her. Even when you're right or even when she's wrong. Because in woman's head, in a woman's brain, she's always right. And you're never wrong. Not all of them. Some of them. In truth and in fact, you must not argue with a woman because it's a waste of time. I don't argue. It's a waste of time. I don't argue with people overall. If I have a point to bring across to you, I say it and I shut up after. If you take offense of what I have to say, kudos to you. You take offense of it. There's more negativity in this world than positivity. I believe that there is. Because look at how the world is. Look at how everything is going. There is more negativity than there is positivity. It hurts me to even say that because I want this world to be more positive. And if we were more positive, the world will be a better place. It will be a better place for us to live in. We will live at peace. We won't look at anybody to grudge and all those negative things that negative people do. I don't know how to do it because I'm not that type of person. I cannot do it. I cannot bend my mind to think negative. If I do, I'll break myself and say, no, this is not right. It's not the right thing to do. There's just people out there behind the phone. You see something, you don't like it, and just keep typing. And they're the type of people that are a waste of time, waste of my time, to sit down and to argue with someone that lacks a sense of positive or lacks a sense of thinking of something to say positive. The only thing they do is show out negative. That's it. And within life itself, you will see that being negative will not help you because it can take your life. Because some people do not take things lightly. I've seen that many times. If you say something to me, right, disrespect, I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm not going to even argue a point because it's a waste of time. You're just looking for something that is just a waste of my time, a waste of your time, and it's just something. This is just going to be something that's going to carry on, carry on, carry on. I mean, I'm on this platform now. I know people out there see me and don't like me, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. In life, you can't be likable. Yeah, some people. So, in like, I'm not saying not to be likable, but there are going to be people. Even when you're doing good, people talk about it. When you're doing bad, people talk about it. That's how life is. That's how people out there. That's why I said negativity is such a strong thing to draw people in more than how positivity draw people. Because when you're trying to be positive, the negative person is going to look at you and say that you're doing this is not something. That's not the correct thing to do. It's rubbish. You're doing foolish. Negativity draws people more than how positivity does. And that's a shame. That's a shame to our society. Because that's not how God thinks. He thinks positive. You know? If you read the Bible, you understand that. Yeah, there's some negative things that happen, but in the long run, it happens for the greater good and it benefits. With positivity, you can benefit and reap a lot of things from it. You will be surprised the things that happen to you when you're being a positive person than a negative person. Some people are not going to look at you when you're negative. They see you, they're not even going to pay you any mind because you're not that relevant. Because you think negative, you're not even you're not even being seen or heard by some people because of the way you talk and the way you act. So in this world, sometimes these negative people think they're being heard and they're being noticed by people they want them to be seen by. Most of the times, look at them and just walk past them because they know and they understand that it doesn't make any sense. It does not. People that are always negative, it makes you look bad, and that's just it. It just makes you look terrible, terribly bad. When you're a person who has and portrays positive, what should I say? Pushes off positivity. People are more drawn into you if you go in an environment that you want people to come to you. If you, alright, say you go to a meeting with a bunch of rich people, do you think they're going to listen to the negative? No, they're not. They're going to listen to the positive and make use of whatever positive thing that the person has said and make use of it. If you go into a meeting with rich people and you think that whatever negative you have to say, I mean, they use your negative. I mean, people say take my foolish advice. People speak negative, but sometimes the rubbish that they're speaking, sometimes it makes sense. So you have to take heed in what they have to say sometimes and use it and make yourself or make whatever you're doing better. I mean, negative people, you can learn from them because they don't think, they just speak. And you can learn from, you can always learn something from them. They don't think, they just speak. They don't rationalize or think logically like us men. Like our men are supposed to think logically, make it to something positive. Where we living right now, it is much easier to be negative than positive. That's how the society is right now, in this day and age. That's how it is. I mean, I would want that to change. At some point, I myself want that to change because it is just ruining. It's ruining the world. It's not making the world a better place. It's making the world worse. And I live in a country that only I don't even watch the news to show you. I don't watch the news because the news only brings negativity all over the screen. It doesn't give you something good. Never. That's why I don't watch it. I don't watch the news. News is just rubbish to me. I don't watch the news. Because you're just gonna sit down and say to yourself like this is why you sit down with somebody else and chat all this blah 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 blah. No. That's a waste of time for me. I don't watch the news. No. I don't watch the news. I watch something constructive. I look at things that help me to make me a better person and can benefit my life. I don't look at things that draw energy from my soul to make me start being them. And if you can understand what I'm saying, kudos to you. There's nothing else I can do. I'm speaking it very clear as I can speak it, because there's no other way. I mean, there's probably other ways where I can break it, but I'm just giving it to you raw and most best I can do. But there's probably other people that you can listen to and get a better understanding of how to be more positive than negative. Because I can assure you that people that are negative will always be negative. No matter what, if a positive person goes around them and they stick around them, they're going to be negative. And that's a shame. Because as I said, positivity draws people. It is very easily to become negative than to become positive. It is very easily for you to say something bad about a person than to say something good. Very easy. Very easy for you to say something bad about someone than to say something good. Very easy. I don't know why the world is like that. I just don't know why. And as someone has said to me, God doesn't like ugly. He doesn't like ugly. And if you're that type of person, I don't know if he's going to. I mean, he's merciful. So he will always look at you and help you. But he's going to help you in a way for you to become positive and think positive. And that's just how it is. God is not going to help you to continue to be negative. God is going to help you to bend your mind, to say to yourself that this is not right and this is not the type of person that I am supposed to be. I'm supposed to be that type of person. I'm supposed to help to procreate a level of positivity in this world that is of no other. And it's very sad that the world draws so easily to negativity. It is so sad. And I mean, I don't know where it starts from. I can't tell you. I don't know. But I'm that person who just thinks purely more positive, because it makes me feel good inside. You know, if you go out there and you do something for someone, it makes you feel better. It gives you such a warm feeling as you say to yourself, all right, this is something that I will want to gradually and continually do. You want to be there to help people. I mean, there, all right. So many times you cannot even help negative people because they're going to look at you and they're going to say something to you. You're just offering a hand, and they're going to probably say, "I didn't need your help." But people live in this world thinking you can do it on your own. You cannot. You can never do it on your own. Never. Try it and you see. Nothing in this world you can do on your own. Nothing. Try it. I dare you. Try it. Try it and you see. You can't do anything on your own. You always need someone or something. Not really something, but someone to help you to go to whatever you're going to. And for me, when I need help, I look to God. He's the only person that can make things happen that sometimes nobody else can do it. But there's a saying, and I know, sometimes people use God use people to help us when we're in need. Because, I mean, He's the source, and people, humans, are the resource. So God will use His resource to help us. And it could be your worst enemy. It can. Your worst enemy can carry the blessing come to you. And you never know. Because you're looking at that person. And you're saying that why she? But you have to look into it and say, alright, probably this is of God too. And you can benefit from it. And this is your blessing. As I said, it is more easier to become the thing negative than positive. Because it is just where the world and how all the world runs, right? In society nowadays. Very easy for you to become negative, because you gotta look on how, like, for example, is the police dealing with somebody brutally dealing with somebody, and when you see like that happening in front of your own eyes, the first thing is going to come to your mind is something like mindful. That's the first thing is going to come to your mind. Yes, you're not going to stand up there seeing what is going on and think something positive, because the first thing that comes to your mind is something negative. You're not going to stand there and say, oh, something positive is going to come. You understand how the world runs, and that's how it is. You see someone getting brutally beaten by the police, you're not going to think of something positive to do. You're going to think of something negative to do. probably going to think of killing him. That's why you can probably think. You can probably think of, alright, you're going to help the person that is getting beat and kill the police officer. Or if it's your own family, man, getting beaten, getting beaten. You're not going to think of something positive to do. You're not going to say, oh, why are you doing this? Like, what did the person do for you to be doing this? You know, because it's the way that the police is doing it that you're going to think. The negative thought is going to come up, pop up, and you're just going to say, alright, grab something and lick him back with it. That's how you're going to think. I mean, what can we do about that thought? But you have to know how to control your mind. And if you cannot control your mind, then you're a feather in the wind. If you cannot control your mind, you're a feather in the wind. And I say that boldly and confidently because I need you to understand that this is where it all starts from. Here, up here. And what you see is the next thing that it starts from. Your eyes is another factor of mind control. What you see, because it's like your eyes is a brain. What you see goes back here. But sometimes your mouth is another factor as well. What you speak, it can mold you or it can break you, whichever you decide. So that's why I say think before you act, and think positive, not negative, because negativity does not carry you further along. If you get what I'm saying, and that's just it.